Okay. We see we got a bunch of new people here. Welcome to the Nerds of Combat show where we talk about everything nerd related, whether it's comic books, video games, anime, TV shows, movies, whatever the fuck y'all want to talk about. We talk about it. Yes, I did cuss because we are adults here. Fuck it. Um, we just got done watching episode 2 of Moon Knight, so we're gonna start it with you guys. If you guys have any thoughts on it, we'll have you come up here to the microphone on the side over here. Uh, hey, Dom, if you can drop that microphone for me, please, so they can respond over there.
Hands off the merchandise, dog.
But
It should
what I'm about to do
respond.
now is I'm actually about to hit the participation button, which will mute everybody. And when you walk up to the microphone over here, everyone can still hear you. We'll be able to hear you. You'll be able to, say your piece on what we just watched. And also, too, if you have any other questions about any other topics, you can bring that up as well, and we'll talk about that shit too. Right. So let me go ahead and test this real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So, if you want to say anything, if you do want to come and speak, you'll hit the raise hand button, and then that way we know who and what order to go by to come over here and talk on the microphone and whatnot. All right, let me help you out.
Wait.
Let me help you out.
Say you get your hand raised, bro.
Let me help you out real quick. Okay, we're gonna just put this right here until it respawn. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Drop it right there so it'll respawn. All right. All right. So who got our hands up first? Let's see. We got
One, what did y'all think about the show? You're on episode 2. You know, not much context, but I'm learning as I go. So, what do y'all think about the show?
Come on down, man.
Hi, Judo.
You got your hand up first, Kai Judo. Come on down and the microphone. Yeah, come on down, Kai Judo. You got the microphone first.
You can hear me, right?
We can hear you.
Yep.
Yeah, I know you.
Can everybody hear him? Everybody hears him? All right, everybody.
I know you got a pack house, so I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet. I love it, man. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I mean, anybody that's followed the show, I have my doubts because the shitty accent, which I still think is bad, is Oscar Isaac's really bad British accent, but he sells his character, man. I don't know much about Moon Knight, but I mean, his acting is just like unbelievable. That scene where he's like arguing with himself, just like, I mean, I'm totally hooked into this series. I'm enjoying it. I like Egyptian lore, so that's another thing that's like drawing me in. And it's just a badass show. My only concern is the suit. We're not getting enough of that Moon Knight suit, and every time we do see it, it's a little CG'd up, and I'm a little afraid because, I want to see like some real kick-ass action. I want to see him all out in that suit. I want to see him like beat the shit out of some stuff, do some amazing things, and I know from my experience with the end of Black Panther and other movies that use CG too much, like Wonder Woman '84. Like those CG fights just don't sell it for me.
Don't even mention that movie.
But yeah, so I'm hoping. So I'm hoping that they can do what they did when he was in that Jim Carrey looking suit, that suit that he had on, where he looked like a cross between Jim Carrey and Deadpool. If they could get him in something like that, yeah, the mask. If they could take that CG suit and just make him like a real life suit and just have him run around and do stuff, I'll be happy with that. I know it might look silly at some points, but it'll get me more excited. But all in all, I love it, and the music for this show. I mean, people have been complaining about Marvel with their scores and music choices. Every freaking music choice they used in this show for me all hits. Like, it just fits the show so well. Like, the music is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So that's all I gotta say about that. I wanted some other people to talk about what they think, but I'm loving it. Especially the second episode. First episode, I wasn't sold, but yeah, second one definitely.
All right, Judo, appreciate that, man. Got some good points there.
Completely
appreciate your opinion on that. All right, Doc, you up next. Come on down, Doc. If anybody else want to speak, hit the raise hand button in the bottom right. Yeah, the bottom right of your screen.
You don't know
If
your
you
left from your right, dog.
yeah, for a second there I forgot my name. You know what I'm
1, 2. It's on.
saying? All right. Can everybody hear Doc?
Y'all hear me?
All right, everybody hears Doc.
All right. First of all, I'm going to contradict what Kajudo said. There's nothing wrong with that accent. Second of all, yeah, it's a great show. Here's the question: are y'all going to do the same thing with Ms. Marvel when that come out? That's what I want to know.
It's Marvel. Why would
Yeah,
you
I
think
hate
we
that
would do
character,
that?
but we probably
What?
will, even though I hate that character.
Hey, we're gonna be very
Or better yet,
selective in our choosing in terms
better
of
yet, Young
which shows
Justice.
we choose. So
Better yet, Young
I don't see
Justice,
Miss Marvel.
because the current Young Justice season is actually pretty good. Not as good as the first two, but it was pretty good.
Okay.
And we're on the
we'll
subject.
check that out.
Awkward Lad has got his green lit for his own show, so be watching out for that. Oh shoot, I dropped the mic. Oh daggone.
How you feel about Moon Knight so far, though?
Oh, it is great. I love the show. Like the whole aspect. I thought he would, the split personality, but there's more to it. It's a great show. I love it. And there's nothing wrong with that accent, Judo. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I don't understand the hate on the accent, but
yeah, man. Yeah, what's wrong?
Man.
What's wrong with the accent? The accent is great. Accent is spot on.
It could probably
on
because
it,
like Judo, he watches a lot of the British shows, so he probably has a strong connection to the accent and understanding how it should sound because he probably watches on the regular.
Shows.
But he does watch CW shows too.
No British
but
shows
he
on the
did mention
CW.
he watches a lot of the British stuff too. So.
Oh, okay. Like,
all right. So,
what
are you looking? What are you looking forward to out of the Moon Knight show?
I want to see some more of his suit, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about it. I just want to see where this is going with this whole scarab thing, and what's the deal with the scarab? Because y'all see where the scarab started flying around and all this good stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all I got. I'm gonna let somebody else talk.
All right, appreciate that, Doc. All right, hi Jack. You're up next. You got your hand up raised. Come on down.
Hey. Man, Doc broke the mic, man. Everybody got to pick it up off the ground. Dang,
I know,
man.
Right? You don't have to unmute yourself or anything. Just pick up the mic and start talking into it. It should give you voice. I was not doing it unless you do have yourself muted on your thing. Let's see.
Oh shit.
Hold on a second. Let's get you situated. Let's get you situated real quick. That's not cool. Yeah, I think we got to remind. Let's give him a megaphone. All right, go ahead and speak.
Hey, can you hear me?
Okay, there you go. We hear you.
Yeah? Nice.
Yeah. Don't worry about the microphone. It'll respawn. And once it respawns, everyone don't grab the microphone off the stand. That may be the issue there. So, but go ahead, hijack. Thanks for coming into the show.
I was just wondering, in the first episode and the second episode, there's been 2 QR codes, which I believe are Easter eggs. Has anyone actually looked at them yet?
Oh no, I actually haven't.
I heard about it.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
So I know what the first one is, but I haven't had a chance to look at the second. So I was just wondering if anyone has seen it.
So give us a little taste then of what the first QR code is, no homo. But when you looked at the QR code, it worked. It actually worked and sent you sent you to a site or something or whatever.
Yeah, they work. So the first one, I'll give you a clue. It's in the museum. About I think 5 minutes in.
Okay.
So you can go and check that out. I don't want to spoil it for you. I think it's a great idea, and I really can't wait to see them in the next episodes.
Oh man, that's brilliant.
I need to pull up the fucking QR code. Hold on. I appreciate that. All right, go ahead and continue. Hijack. Well, let me see if I can pull up them QR codes on the website. Did you have anything else that you want to put on? Talk about Moon Knight, Hijack, or was that it? Did you want to talk about if you're enjoying the show or not? Oh, Barry, raise your hand again. I think I just hit the X button on somebody on accident. Go ahead, Hijack. Hijack. You got his megaphone? Yeah.
There we go. I can hear you now.
Okay.
I'm just really looking forward to seeing all the Egyptian stuff come out. Especially now they've gone to Egypt. I think that's going to be really cool as well. So I'm just really excited. I like this.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
Cool.
All right, and welcome to the show as well. We got a bunch of newcomers in here today. All right, Barry, come on down. Your turn. Come on to the microphone, Barry. Don't grab it off the stand. Just go ahead and stand in front of it and talk, and everybody should hear you.
I feel like we've seen Barry before, man. What's up, Barry?
Okay, it looks like he's not talking. He's not popping up for him either. Huh? I guess the microphone ain't working or something.
Oh man, a broke mic.
Let me do
yo.
this. You know, let me do this. Maybe this is unmute everybody. Try talking into the mic now. Unless you got yourself muted. Look in your bottom left on your wheel.
Yeah.
If you got yourself muted, then that's the issue.
Oh yeah, there we
you
go.
There you go. Okay, let's mute everybody again. Go ahead.
Awesome, awesome. We appreciate you coming back. Right. Right. It's normal. Kaijudo, he
Yeah,
basically
Kaijudo.
telling you to stop
You
looking
hear
for it. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
The
I agree.
mythical aspect is kind of a feels new. It feels new and refreshing to get this whole mythical side of Marvel being shown and everything like that. So yeah, I definitely agree with you on that.
Yeah. Does
We
Mike go
can't hear
away?
you no
What
more.
happened?
I don't know.
Man, this all space stuff is crazy.
Yeah, I guess all space is messing up, huh? So I'm just give everybody a megaphone. That's just how we're gonna do it. Go ahead, you got a megaphone. We still can't hear you. You got a megaphone? What?
Damn.
Check. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Crazy.
It's all good.
And,
Just drop
and
it.
anytime you do, just throw it across the room, man. Tom Brady. Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man. I'm glad everybody's enjoying the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right. I mean, exactly. Like they've been CGing Hulk in every Marvel movie for how long now? And like, we're not asking for, Lou Ferrigno to go get back out there with a painted body,
All right. All right, man.
Awesome.
Appreciate that,
Awesome.
Barry.
Yeah,
And again, welcome back
I
to the
agree.
show, man. It's been a while since we've seen you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right.
sir.
So up next
Appreciate
we
it.
got Steam. Well, someone else had their name had their name. It looked like DC or something like that. You had your hand up. Raise it again. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah. All right, DC. Come on down, and then Steam. You're up next because he had his hand up first. Step in front of the microphone, and you should be good.
Hello, hello, hello.
Sir,
Hello.
there you
What's
go.
up, man?
What's up?
We hear you.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome to the show, man. First
Yeah,
time.
and I'm not in any way, shape, or form related to DC Comics. Sorry, but
Yeah, bummer.
Oh man, bummer.
I say maybe you can tell them to fix their shit.
Right.
Well, anyways, what I was gonna say is like with episode 1, being into this, before they really showed who was talking and stuff, I thought they were tying in the whole symbionts of Venom and stuff. The way the
Oh, the
voices
symbiotes. Okay.
was
Right.
were
Right.
talking to him, because I thought that was gonna be where it was going, but I guess not. It's some other thing. But
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of interesting at first. It was making me think of the whole Venom thing,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
That
Right.
would be cool to see later on, like some random person just walking around, they hear like a voice in their head, just how they in the Venom movie, and then now we got symbiotes in the universe. That is a good point. I would like to see that eventually. That'd be nice to see.
Yeah. Yeah. I
It's
do like how they delivered it though, just in terms of like perspective of like, whenever they were speaking, they were able to show it in the mirror, and perspective
we've met like 3 different symbionts. I believe we met 3 symbionts. One that was in Spider-Man, and then the Venom, and then
Carnage.
Carnage.
Yeah.
Right.
And now with
Because I
Aqua
believe
Tuco with
the one in Spider-Man was a different one than Venom, right? If I'm thinking right on this.
if you're thinking old school Spider-Man, then the third movie, the Sam Raimi movie, then it's different.
Yeah.
But with Moon Knight, so you see he has 2 personalities right now, and then you got the god that's talking to him, Khonshu, the deeper voice, the big giant guy, and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, outside of the symbiotes, like, what's your thoughts on that process? Like, are you enjoying seeing this happen to unfold and the characters?
Yeah, I think it's pretty
even
cool.
though it's not symbiotes.
I really think it's kind of cool how they're like really like going slow in the introduction of things. They're not like giving away a lot.
Yeah.
Give
I'm
it a little bit
hoping
of a build
that
up.
it doesn't stay slow, but I certainly hope this means that it's going to be a lot of episodes, not just 8 to 12. Yeah, I'm hoping there's more than.
I agree with you there. Yeah, it's only 6 episodes,
like,
but I agree with you there. It's slow, but it's not WandaVision slow. WandaVision was fucking really slow.
Yeah.
I liked WandaVision though. I liked how
I liked it too. Once it
built
hit
built up, and then revealed a lot. The last part of it. But I thought it was done pretty good. I didn't like it at first.
Yeah.
WandaVision was definitely.
I think that's all we're saying is like when WandaVision first was introduced, it was very slow. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna like this one, but in hindsight, it's like, oh yeah, the show is great. How it started was just so slow. It was draggy.
Yeah. It was like kind of showing you that they were so submerged submersed in the well,
Right.
entranced or whatever it was, because that was a
Right.
very mystical series too. It was
Right.
because the whole deal is they're under a spell to believe that they're in like TV land or something.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it was a
man.
great show. Great show.
Yeah, it was a great show. All right, DC, appreciate that.
Yeah.
So overall, you enjoy Moon
Appreciate
Knight.
it.
We love that, man. We love it. It seems like everybody seems to be loving the show so far. All right, Steam, you up
Yeah,
next.
man.
Come on down.
He's about to break the combo.
Not grab that microphone.
Okay, I
See your
apologize
hand
in
going up.
advance because I'm having bad internet connections right now, so I apologize in advance.
Oh, you're good, man. Good.
Okay, so in my personal opinion, this was a great episode. It really spread out the danger of what's to come. I would say, like all these monsters that you start to feel like a horror film all of a sudden. It felt, and they gotta admit, those things looked great. To admit, the CGI on
CG was
those
great.
looked great.
Yeah.
And let me say this to everyone: CGI is expensive. I don't care what you say, whether it's on a superhero, it's expensive. If you look onto the effects they put into this episode,
Yeah.
almost everyone here is saying that it's got, even for that, everything that they put in here is expensive. Even to that last scene when that guy was summoning that other monster earlier.
Yeah.
That looks great. Looks really good. Even to the cane.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I want to see, some guy running around in mummy outfit. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that looking right. I feel like that's gonna look a little weird.
Not seeing the comics, the cosplay people do with this character.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Not seen them?
cosplayers they take on a unique look. Yeah.
Yes, but cosplayers. Let me remind you this: cosplayers have very limited resources, and they're doing it amateurly. If it's done by professionals, what they're doing and know the actual history and everything else, will really make it shine.
Scoot directly in front of the mic for us, Steam, because you're drifting
better?
a little bit.
Any better? Any better?
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, it will, if the professionals were to get a hold of that, they would do it correctly. Remember that.
Yeah. But overall, so it seems like you're enjoying the show as well.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it because
you were sketchy the first episode too, right? At first, like you're a little standoffish.
It's a little sketchy the
first
first episode. Like I'm seeing, by the time we get to the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we get something like an Avenger level threat or a tease, like you see with Doctor Strange said last week.
Yeah.
Really feels like they're tying this into Doctor Strange, multiverse madness. It really feels like it.
It's possible, man. I said it's multiverse stuff, so it's definitely possible.
It's multiverse stuff, but I wouldn't doubt if they didn't, because like I doubt they did that because like it just makes sense. It makes sense financially and just be big advertising for Doctor Strange.
Comes out like right after this show finishes. I mean, it literally
is, and that's why it
financially does make
right out loud
sense because
it makes sense.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna tie in.
I'm sure you're gonna get a tie-in or an Easter egg.
Yeah, most likely. We always gonna get that with every show and stuff like that.
I wouldn't doubt we get the Eye of Agamotto or something in it.
Yeah. I see that.
I appreciate that, Steam. Good points as always. All right, start with you, Moji. Now we're gonna give our take on the show as well. Unless anyone else wants to raise their hand and come up here and say any other piece on there.
Continue to raise your hand and give feedback, man. We're just gonna give our thoughts on it. So
all right. No one else got their hands raised. So Moji, let's start with you, man. How you feel about episode 2 of Moon?
I agree with mostly everybody. It's like I guess kind of mysterious the way that they're still giving us like pieces of his backstory and kind of foreshadowing what led to him being Moon Knight. So with only 6 episodes in the series, I'm curious how they're gonna kind of tie all of that in, and then advance the story further. If there's going to be some type of Avengers level threat by the end of the series, or maybe they're planning on continuing the series, maybe they'll introduce it for the next season. But I like it so far. I do wish we could have seen a little bit more of him in the suit.
Right.
But overall, it's still good. And I agree with what Barry was saying. Like with these Disney Plus shows, trying to find a balance with like mystical magic shit, hand-to-hand tactical shit, then back to mystical magic shit. And like we just came off of Hawkeye, which was tactical battle shit. Now we're going to Moon Knight, which is mystical magic shit. So they're doing a pretty good job in staying grounded. Like Barry was saying, somebody was saying, Marvel usually tries to keep their shows and characters grounded, but with everything that's building up, with all this multiversal shit, I'm just curious to see the future of all the projects and how everything's going to turn out. But I like it so far.
All right, man. Yeah, man, good thoughts, Mosey. All right, Dub, what about you? What you got for us, man?
I mean, it's it's a good show. It's a good show. It is a little disappointing to know that it is only like 6 episodes. I know somebody was saying like, damn, like I hope it's like 8 to 12. Know that we like damn halfway through the season is crazy. So it's good. I like the delivery. I like the perspective that they're able to deliver. Depending on that you're talking to Steven or seeing life through Steven or Mark. With the whole mirror aspect. So I think they're doing a great job, man. It's I'm just looking forward to more of the suit. It's becoming the repeat conversation piece, and everybody's conversation is just the suit, but it's like we don't get much of it, man. It is getting a little weird.
Yeah, I mean that's understandable. Is there a specific scene in this second episode that kind of like that's sticking with you? Like, okay, I appreciate that part.
I mean the suit with the scene with the suit, man, and then pulling the chest pieces off and shit, man, and you know what I'm saying, catching them and shit. I'm just looking forward to. I feel like Steve was saying is like that moment where you just like, oh man, this motherfucker is a badass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of them Batman type scenes where he fuck up like 6 to 12 enemies at once.
I'm assuming you was. I mean, I was in the thought process. I don't know if anyone else was in here too, where like he was standing in the middle of all them people.
Right.
I thought he was gonna hand it over and then he's gonna whoop all their asses. But that didn't
happen. something like that just like solidifies like, oh man, this dude live as fuck. I'm about to go buy a toy tomorrow or something. But nothing. Like, we got the suit. The goddamn prom night version of Moon Knight,
Mr. Knight, yeah.
Prom night. That's funny.
Yeah, if they make a video game, that'll be $5 DLC right there. Yeah, no, it's good, man. I like it. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
All right, man. All right, good points as always, Dub. All right, for me, I definitely enjoyed this second episode. I'm not sure if anyone else is like kind of like I am with it when it comes to like just comic books in general. So like I know a lot more about Moon Knight than most in here, most likely, and I did appreciate the fact that the Mr. Knight with the prom suit motherfucker popped up. I did appreciate that because that's supposed to be the movie star detective mode for him and everything like that in the comics and everything. And I like the fact of how they made it to where he has split personalities, but each personality's got the suit instead of just whatever he want to fucking do. So, and here it looks like they're having it where Steven, like when he wants to put on the suit, it goes to his imagination and he puts on the prom suit look with the mask and everything. Whereas in Mark, he looks like fucking someone you don't want to fuck with. And one of the things that I
Okay.
enjoyed too, like for the scene, was where like he started rolling his sleeves up, even though he's still goofy ass nigga. He was rolling his sleeves up. And he's about to do something. Like there's one of the most famous things you see with Mr. Knight is like he's rolling his sleeves up. So there's like a lot of subtle things that I kind of enjoyed with there. I feel like it's going to be that big kind of end game build up, like how y'all was mentioning earlier, where it's like you got that big bad at the end and everything like that. I just feel like I don't want to, I don't want to put too much expectation, but it's just how we got a hint of him of Arthur cracking the floor, and then that monster came out. Like eventually, I feel like there's going to be a gateway where a bunch of them bitches are going to come out. He's got to deal with it or something like that. I like the direction it's going.
The question for me though is, does that happen on episode 4 or episode 6? You know what I'm saying? Like, because if that shit happened at the end of the season, who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to milk it for a year and we'll get another season, in 2023.
Yeah. that doesn't make sense. Come on down, Kajito. I see you got your hand raised. Come on down. But I'm definitely enjoying. I like the dynamic that Steven don't have his shit together. He's a fucking hot mess and everything. I do want him to kind of like grow a little bit, still be kind of skitsy and everything like that, but grow a little bit to where he can stand on his own for a brief moment. I do want to see a confident Mr. Knight. Like I want him to get some kind of confidence.
Okay.
If you just I like right now he look goofy in that fucking in the actual kind of suit and everything, because he fucking goofy himself. Like he can't take care of himself and nothing like that. So it just makes the suit look bad. And then think about it. If he's walking around confident, adjusting the tie, like to beat your ass, like it'll get a better feel of it.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Kajito.
Yeah, I enjoyed that that Mr. Knight scene, because I tell you, when I watch the British movies, I watch a lot of the gangster films, and he was using some of that slang, which I thought was like really funny. Like saying you're my ends, you're my yard, that stuff that they say, and then the guan guan, all that stuff. That shit was funny. But what I want to talk about was I think there's something to what you all are saying, because there's been theories going on that part of like this what you guys call it, the Avengers, what's it called again? Avengers level, like Avengers level event or whatever you call it.
Avengers level threat.
And the Miss Marvel trailer, you see Pyramid in there, and I think there's been some other like Egyptian stuff like mixed in with the MCU. So like it seems like they're going in that direction, and with Doctor Strange and the Moon Knight and Miss Marvel, like it seemed like it's all coming to a head where it's going to be some big epic thing, and it might have to do with Egypt, or Egyptian stuff, or just a like combination of it. Like my question to you, the comic guy, is there like a uber villain that has any type of like Egyptian ties that you can kind of like link to, like a Thanos or King the Conqueror, or
So with Moon Knight, he doesn't really have anything of that specific
I don't mean
level.
Moon Knight. I mean in the Marvel universe period. Like,
there's a lot of people you can pull in. There's a lot of people you can pull in. You can pull in Mephisto. You could pull in what's his name? I'm forgetting Ghost Riders. Dormammu. You can pull in Dormammu. There's a lot of people you could pull in, but as of what's closely connected to this one, Mephisto would be the most closely connected. So you could pull in with this kind of stuff that's going on right now, because Mephisto kind of deals with the whole multiverse and does go around killing off gods and stuff like that. So Mephisto would be like, my guess would be the next pool that they do, but you could also go Dormammu as well.
All right, yeah.
Mr. Sims.
Yeah, I can see that, because then they bring up that Dormammu guy in the first Doctor Strange, right?
He's mentioned. You get a peek of him in Doctor Strange, but he don't actually get to do shit.
Yeah.
He's locked away.
It might. It's not even gonna be all of them. Like that King the Conqueror guy got to come in at some point. The Mephisto. It might be all. They might just send the whole fucking.
I think it's gonna be a domino effect. I think I think Kang is gonna be I think he's gonna be after Doctor Strange fixes the multiverse, and I think we're gonna get stuck with the evil Kang, and then he's gonna fuck it up some more. He's gonna fuck up the timelines, and I think that's when Mephisto. That's just my theory on it. Then Mephisto will probably come in or something like that. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it so far. As far as like the order they might go in or something.
And one last question, and then I'll let somebody else take over. Take over. It sounds like the Moon Knight thing. But what happened to the guy that was in that really bad X-Men movie? Isn't he like a big bad too? And he's connected with Egypt.
So you said really bad X-Men movie. I need you to be specific.
The last one. Yeah, Apocalypse. Yeah. What about him?
There you go. Okay, you know, this Wolverine origins.
Oscar Isaac. Wasn't he played by Oscar Isaac?
Yeah, Oscar Isaac played Apocalypse.
Oh shit, that's funny. Yeah, so you think he might?
I didn't even realize that.
They might have think they might go that round again. You know, even though knowing like it failed with the I guess it was Fox that ran the X-Men, right? So failed already.
My thing is like, when things fail, it's really, honestly, mostly due to writing. The way the script is written and how it's put together, that's the biggest part of it. And then you also got the directing, that's second hand of it. Then after that, it falls on the shoulders of like the actors and actresses and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But first and foremost, if the writing's bad, the whole shit's gonna be bad. Unless the writing is supposed to be bad, you know, like Batman and Robin and shit like that. Like it's supposed to be bad and goofy or some shit like that. Directors, if a director don't give a shit about a movie, it's gonna be bad because they don't care. Their job as a director is to kind of like make sure the actors are delivering that performance.
Mm-hmm. Gotta steer the boat, man. Your director ain't steering the boat. Motherfucker.
Yeah, it's just a trickle down effect. So like, you can tell. You know, we will see trailers all the time, and we can tell if a movie's gonna be bad or something like that. Wonder Woman 84, but. In most cases with Marvel, we haven't really got that yet. So,
yeah, I hope they do try Apocalypse again because I think that'd be a badass villain if they did it right. That's what I have to say.
Yeah,
yeah. Who knows? We might get Apocalypse later on when they. Jack got his hand raised. Come on down, Jack.
The sad part about Apocalypse is nobody spoke up for Apocalypse like they did Sonic. You know what I'm saying? They just let Apocalypse get the fucking, that Hollywood treatment. Had them coming out there looking like methed up Apocalypse. They did Sonic. Yeah. Social media didn't speak up for Apocalypse, man.
I think people didn't speak up for Apocalypse because we already got like a handful of X-Men movies. So it was like, we're used to it.
Right. They just dealt with
it. Yeah. So too, I think it was at a time too that people was like, they're not gonna listen to us because like, was it Paramount that did the Sonic movie, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It was Paramount that did the Sonic movie. Like they shocked the world when they was like, okay, everybody's complaining, we'll change it, we'll fix it. Everybody's like, oh shit,
that shit was
really?
Huge.
Like,
fuckers like what? Listen.
Mm-hmm. All right, Hijack, you got the floor. Sorry, man. Go ahead.
I was just wondering whether anything with Eternals might come into it. Whether any, because obviously they've been on Earth for so long, and with obviously Egyptian being, quite an old feature on Earth anyway, whether or not Eternals would have anything to do with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know when they'll come back in, like the picture. I don't know with them. It seems like they're more focused on. It looks like they're more focused on trying to figure out how to handle the rest of these birth of all these gods and everything like that, and trying to get, I don't want to say revenge, but kind of like change the course of how things like the hierarchy works and everything like that. So I don't know if we're going to see them back on an earthly basis. I think we won't see them until Mephisto or something, or Kang. If Kang fucks up some stuff too bad, probably won't see them until then.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Nice.
I appreciate that.
I haven't seen that movie.
Same.
All right.
Nah, I don't feel as bad.
Okay. All right,
We
y'all.
got
All right, so right now we're at the end of the show. So at this point is where we have pretty much an open floor. But what I want to do is I actually want to open up a portal for all of you guys to go to the actual source world for this venue. And I want you to favor that world so that anytime you get on, you get on Oculus and you want to browse around and visit stuff and everything like that, you can actually go to the game room and fuck with stuff and play the YouTube players and everything like that. So I'm gonna open up a portal for everybody. And that's it. But before we go, I'm gonna say one more thing. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Nerds of Combat show. If y'all want to tune in, we're here every Saturday, 6 p.m. until further notice. I do have a schedule change coming up, and I'll let y'all know how that works out. So we got one more week before we decide that. Y'all have a good day. And if y'all want to pop in front of the camera and show off whatever like that, go ahead. The cameraman's right here. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the portal. And I'm about to unmute everybody as well. Everybody is unmuted. All right.
Nerds of combat. Yeah. Nerds of combat. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Here's the portal to the
we need tomatoes.
Source
man.
World. Go ahead and click on it and we keep going. I see Drop back there, and Drop is on my friend list, so I can invite him. If you don't click on it, I can.
I think dropped out. He fell asleep.
Right.
All right.
Drop got dropped.
Here we go. Motherfucking lift off.
Peace, camera.